Well, this seems familiar. Greetings! Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everything else, to the Carnival of Lost Souls. I am your ringmaster, Poe. Today we have a tale to tell. A most frightening tale, the likes of which has never been told before. A tale about a young girl named Alice, her dog, and an adventure beyond your wildest imagination. It is said as part of many cultures and beliefs that there lies a place supposedly deep below the Earth's crust. Or perhaps it's in a different dimension entirely. We'll call it the Underworld. The Underworld is a scary place where the most fiendish and ghoulish of monsters and hooligans live and roam freely. However, within this spooky realm lies a small valley, and a town known simply as Horrorvale. It is here where a menagerie of ghastly creatures have found a place to call home. As previously mentioned, our story follows a young girl. Her name is Alice. Alice is a student enrolled at Horrorvale High, where she practices witchery. Alice is about to embark on a journey of loss, friendship, and horror. Soon, everything she's ever known shall be turned upside down. What will happen? Quite frankly, I'm just as excited as you to find out. Let's begin, shall we? Horrorvale. Wakey wakey, it's time for school! Act 0. Alright, suppose I have some explaining to do. Welcome back to Horrorvale. We're starting over. Not entirely, don't worry, I'm not that insane. Rather, I've decided to remake all my videos covering Act 0, the tutorial, as well as Act 1. Because I didn't have a microphone back then, or editing competency, and frankly, I don't want to put new viewers through that. So we're going to make a Redux version of episodes 1 through 5. And with my new skills, it might even be 4 episodes long this time. That'd be funny. Skip straight from 4 to 6. If you try to watch 5, you end up rewatching stuff you've already seen. Alright. Gonna be a bit more brief in this one. Not gonna look at every bit of flavor text, or I'm gonna cut more of it out if some of it's not as funny. Just a couple of textbooks from school. Sometimes you like to read them, just for fun. You're not weird, that's normal. Looks like you've got some sort of notification. Garbage, Hydra, and Tim. Or I guess that's T-I-M, whatever. Why does she have nothing else on her desktop? I assume Hydra is like, you know, her main browser or whatever. Does she have no games? Your online friend, XXX Bloodrogue 666, sent you a message on TOL Instant Messenger. Hi! Things are pretty bad outside, lol. Oh, hello. I just woke up. Check out this epic vid. Huh? SpookTube link. You open the link. Of course. It's that dumb song by Trick Ghastly again. XD! Lol. There's nothing new on the computer. Absolutely breathtaking. Mandible Stolson is your favorite musician. His smash hit about being in a human movie is incredibly iconic. I'm gonna assume that's a reference to something. It's a collection of books about plants and potions. Looking pretty good. You know, for a dead girl. It's your Spookendo 66. You love to play Scario Party 3 with Scruffy. Of course, he just controls the CPU, but it makes you feel less lonely. Also, why is it a 66? I know it's like, oh yeah, because that's closer to 666. But like, what does the 66 mean in this case? Because it doesn't really make sense if it's like 66 bits, does it? That's not really a thing you can do. Or if it is, it's not worth doing. To those unaware, this is a television. By some miracle, it displays moving pictures. It's Mr. Fuzzles! It's Scruffy's bed. He usually sleeps on your bed, though. There's a piranha plant up here. Above your bed are a lot of plants you've grown. Many of these you use in your studies. Let's see, poison ivy, poison oak, doll's eyes, piranha, nightshade, oleander, the list goes on. Hi, Scruffy!
I feel like the house might be dangerous today. I can't remember how to battle. I think there's a combat book on the bookshelf. I also gotta remember to bring my diary. I can take a look at it in my menu.
Diary. Like there's just a photo of Scruffy that you can look at any time. Letters. No letters found. Tutorials. Don't have any. Quests. They don't exist yet. Act 0. A new night, a new adventure ahead of me. Time to get to school. You got a book of combat. Would you like to give it a look now? Welcome to the world of Horrorvale. In Horrorvale, you may find yourself in a situation where you'll need to fight. In that event, there's a few things you may need to know. Let's quickly go through them. Not like you care. Who reads tutorials anymore? I see that tab with a walkthrough pulled up. You disgust me. DP are death points. When they run out, your body falls apart. Game over. FP are fear points. These let you use abilities. Make sure you conserve them well. SP. We don't tell you about that yet. Because screw you. Attack. Use the most basic attack. Abilities. Use one of your character's many abilities. Guard. Resist some damage from an incoming attack. Item. Use an item in your inventory. Escape. Flee from an enemy. Yada yada. You can look at it in your diary later. This is no fake plant. These are real homegrown eyes. It's locked. No, there isn't a key or secret switch somewhere to open this. I'm serious. This is your dad's room. No way of opening it. Ah! Chair emerged. The most fearsome first... Oh, I don't have any abilities to start with? I guess I didn't need them. Never mind.
That wasn't so bad. What did I get?
I got ghoul from the chair. Why does the chair disappear? Does that imply the chair was the ghost? Listen, see? We got a good outfit here, see? We're gonna keep haunting this place, see? Anyway, here's this month's rent, Alice. You got 40 pieces of candy. Some ghosts look like bed sheets while others look normal. What's up with that? Where's the distinction lie? At what point after death does death decide who gets bed sheets and who gets legs? What about bedsheet goat with legs? That would just be ridiculous, right? So I've been trying to get the boss to quit smoking. Doesn't he know it can kill ya? They're both blocking me from that bucket. 3 magic eyeballs, which were added in an update because there was no way to check the description for like a lot of early game enemies. So they let you get magic eyeballs since you didn't always have access to a scanning partner or whatever. It's your own dog, Scruffy. You need to be careful when you leave. He always tries to bolt out the door. Huh? Scruffy has something he wants to give you. You got the flu. Looks like he wants to go with you. Obtained a new friend. Alright. I'm a pot that refuses to sit on a table. Since my only purpose to exist is for decoration, at least this way I can be unique. It's locked! You need to find the car keys. Where were they again? Near the front door? It's hard to believe, but it's a mop. You search the crate and find nothing. I'm a pod who's... oh, what does it matter? My existence is that of cooked clay. By the way, Alice, I thought I saw your dad put something in the back seat of that hearse. You had so much time to do something about that. That netherling just stole the car key. This here is a regular everyday lamp. Nothing spooky about it. How did the netherling get in the house?
These haunted houses always have a Venus flytrap. But why? I feel like I was only placed here because I look scary. Or maybe I'm just misunderstood.
Potion brewing textbook is open to a page about crushing neutrons. Gross. Book emerged. But yeah, Scruffy starts off with abilities. Alice has to unlock hers. Sniff the book, Scruffy. Book. A poltergeist is taking control of this everyday household object. I have a feeling that's just what most of the enemies have for their description. It's just poltergeist-possessed object.
Why is Scruffy so much stronger?
Woo!
I thought I saw your dad hide something in here. Maybe you examine stuff, you can find whatever it was. By the way, Alice, I meant to give you this book back.
You got a book about maps. Are you somebody that could be called directionally challenged? Of course you are. You're reading this. Thankfully, your main menu contains a handy map. As you discover new areas, you'll see this populate. In addition to showing where you are in the world, it also features handy icons for important landmarks. You'll understand these later. Note that not every location features a map. Sometimes getting lost is the point. Look at it in your diary later. Your father's desk, some random papers are strewn about. A few strange liquids you used during your studies. Memory tonic, belligerent brew, and a pot of black ink. Game of Bones, George R.R. Marrow. All of your favorite characters in this series have been ruthlessly killed off. They come back, but that's besides the point. Encyclopedia of Poisonous Plants. This one is your favorite. Harry Rotter, a book about witches and wizards. There's no spooky spin on it, it's about what you expect. Nothing interesting on this shelf. Collection of necromancy textbooks. Flora Care for Dummies. Everybody starts somewhere. Books, books, and more books. History of Tartarus, a vague history book detailing the founding of your country, as well as various wars and other foreign things. Bunch of books detailing various poisons and diseases. Book of the Soul, Guide for Necromancers. Bonio and Gouliet by William Spooksteer. These spooky puns are downright horrible. Horrible? Forget it. Nothing interesting on this shelf. Fauna of the Underworld, a brief overview of various species that live in the underworld. Obviously, there's a pretty big difference between regular animals and animals of the anthropomorphic variety. Dracula, really mediocre romance novel about the late King Dracula. Never really understood the appeal of the genre. Cuttlefish Care. You always wanted a cuttlefish, but they tend to be expensive. Maybe one day. Undog Care 666. I read this so many times when you got Scruffy. You're so terrified of messing anything up on account of him being your only friend. You got one of the house keys. I was about to question why our house had 4 locks, then I remembered. Father loves puzzles, so of course he has several locks for the house door. An old grandfather clock. Sometimes your dad likes to joke that this is your actual grandfather who's been trapped inside a clock. He's joking, right? Big old comfy couch. Or is it a sofa? What's the difference? There's a door here that leads to the basement. It's locked, however.
I've been trying to get into the broom closet, but this dumb ghost won't let me by. Not only that, none of my attacks do anything to him. Heard that enemies with red names during battle are really tough. With any of them, you can't even beat them at all. In which case, you'd either run or try something else. But I can find a special item or something I can use against him.
Got a red name book. Would you like to give it a look now? Did you know that some enemies have red names? What does this mean exactly? I'll let you think about it real quick. Let's give you a chance. Nothing? Really? Wow. So, red name enemies are enemies that are stronger than regular enemies. If you encounter one of these, you can be sure that trying to beat them the normal way is either absurdly difficult or outright impossible. What can you do in these situations? You can try running, you can try using a special item, or you can look at the battle from a different perspective and think outside the box. Either way, don't just sit there hitting these guys endlessly, you'll get nowhere. You can look at it in your diary later. That there is a pot. Alright, well I don't have the item for him yet. Day Scruffy came home, he stole your dad's humorous. Dad didn't see the funny side. Okay. I sure got pranked. Ghosts and skeletons like us may not get hungry, but it's still fun to eat anyway. Even if it falls right through you. So I heard that vampires get angry and thirsty if they don't drink blood. Got purifying salt. It's a mop. Fireplace hasn't been used in a long time. Probably because there's no chimney. Obtained a charm of defense. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and equip that. Oh! The chair! Back for round 2! Got him! The true winner here is calcium. Pot sighted. Oh, they really got me this time. I'll leave you be, I guess. Alright, I've got the salt now, so... I'm not moving from this spot, so if you want to get by, too bad. Stubborn ghost emerged. I did that? Okay. Up to school, Alice? Your father left already. Saw him running around through various rooms before he left. Think he locked you in again. That guy really loves puzzles, huh? Oh, by the way, Alice, you should probably take this with you. Got a book about your diary? Would you like to give it a look now? Never truly alone in the underworld thanks to your handy diary that can be accessed via the main menu. Let's review some of its features, since you were utterly hopeless without me. Each act has its own tab where you can review recent story events to stay on track. In addition, you can find out how many party members can be found in that act. Under side quests, you can find a list of side quests and see which ones you can still complete. Finally, you can also use the diary to check letters you received and review tutorials found. You can look at it in your diary later. 20 candies. Why is this in the bathroom? There's a clump of hair clogged in the drain. Huh? No need to wash your hands. There's something hidden in these... Oh wait, sorry. There's something hidden in these chairs, but I can't seem to figure out how to open all of them. A certain order? Or is that too easy? You got one of the house keys. Oh, did you figure it out? Oh well, you can take out the treasure. I just wanted to figure out the puzzle. I genuinely just guessed that one. There's nothing on the table. I wanted to look at the picture. Puzzles 101. Written by some weird guy named after a type of paper. That sure is a pot. Huh? Ah, you stepped on a bug. Sure hope that doesn't come back to bite me later. Ruff? The Ringmaster, an old tale about a bizarre puppet who kidnaps people and steals their memories. I don't know why, but this Netherling suddenly showed up. Netherlings are soulless candy monsters that form from accumulated fear. As far as I know, they've been around the underworld forever. Oh! This thing hits hard. But I'm about to hit harder. These guys are weak to bone. The most basic form of Netherling. This one has a grape flavor. Ah, dropped the car key. Got the car key. Obtained a ring of magics. Wait, there's more books in here. Several books your sister left behind, all pertaining to disease studies. Why is Alan just in her room? Alright, got the house key.
Now that I've got all 4 keys, maybe I should go back to my room and save at my bed.
I can't imagine why that would be a suggestion. Anyways. Oh, it's just a lamp. Well, that's not a not scary lamp at all! Possessed lamp, a powerful poltergeist gone completely berserk. Watch out for its blinding light. Pet. There's no effect on possessed lamp. Oh, it's a heartless monster. Medicated. Oh, you know what? I definitely should have healed before this, I'm now realizing. Cool. Can't move. By the way, this song is called Paranormal Lamptivity. Just felt like I should clarify that since we're about to never hear it again. Alright, got him. Now we can heal. Essence of Fury. Alright, now we can go outside. I'm sorry, is this a creepypasta now? Why was there a mysterious human looking— Hey, wait, my dog!
I should find Scruffy before he gets himself into trouble again.
Act 1. Alright, so I think my earlier predictions about how, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna beat this— I might beat this, rather, in under 5 videos, starting to come true. We're like barely into this recording, and we've already beaten Act 0. Thought I saw someone here playing a flute earlier. Maybe the sound of the generators up north scared them off. Ruby candy. 40 candy. This place is Skeleton Manor, eh? Who named it that? Are you the skeleton of Skeleton Manor? No, that's my dad. Then you're useless to me! Yeah, that's me. Bet you think you're real clever. I'm gonna start calling my apartment the Ghoul Apartment. See that? That's how dumb your house sounds. Okay, but consider the fact we're the only skeletons in town, so... Pile of leaves. You jump in it, but that'd be rude to whoever waked it. Waked it? Man, my speech gets, like, 50 times worse every time I press the record button, I swear. Where did this pile of boxes and gravestones come from? This wasn't here yesternight. I see my tax candies are going to good use then. It's a bunch of junk. It's incredibly comfy. Would you like to save? Ooh. Okay, which is like a save file that I can actually save over? 5. I've playing a dangerous game here. I should probably go through and back up all my saves lower down in case I accidentally save over them.
Did someone lose an undog? One just ran down East Street. Whatever happened to responsible dead pet owners? I'm doing my best, okay?
Heard you can run with the shift key. Don't ask me what that means. I don't like to think about it.
There's some commotion going on. Everyone's confused and worried. I was asleep when all this started, so frankly, I don't care.
Since when do dead people have to worry about their safety?
Apparently an officer's blocking this pathway. Some kind of weirdo uptown causing a lot of havoc. For some reason, we're all standing here as if we can't get by. Everyone forgot ghosts can go through walls, I guess. Why am I here then? I just wanted to fit in, get.
Come on, man, this sucks! Where'd these creepies come from, anyways? I can't get past here, apparently. I recommend going somewhere else for a while.
Finkelheim has gone too far. Don't look at me, I didn't vote for him.
Trying to get past this road represents the futility of existence.
I can see Flint up there. Is that hoodie guy?
We were just preparing for the Carnival of Lost Souls when all this started. I was looking forward to it too.
The gate is locked.
Hee-hee! Welcome! Want to browse my wares? Who are you? I am Jang. I'm but a humble merchant. Where are you from? I have traveled from the far-off continent of Yomi. I've come to this place to escape the watchful eye of her empress and sell my wares. Hee-hee! Welcome!
What do you got? I'll get the witch's staff. I don't really need magic eyeballs. I rarely ever use them. And we'll get some scanning characters pretty soon. Yeah, I guess I'll buy a charming attack.
You're very cute. Can I take a bite? Ma'am, I'm a minor. I'm gonna go now.
You hear them? The creatures of the night. What music they make. What kind of music? Smooth jazz?
Hey, Alice! You remember me, right? It's Maggie, from Potions class. Actually, of course you remember me. You see me in class every night. Not to say that you should remember me. You can forget me if you want. Sorry, I was gonna say that it looks like school's out tonight. Something about unidentified monster species roaming outside the walls. So my mom and dad asked me to help run the potion stand. So, here I am. If you'd like, you can use my cauldron here to brew potions. Or I could sell you a few ingredients. You remember how to make potions, right?
No.
Really? Every potion consists of 2 ingredients, primary and a secondary. Primary ingredients are often plants or other vegetation, and secondary ingredients are usually monster parts you can either buy or collect. Combine them together in a cauldron, you get a potion. It's kind of hard to get it right, though. But not for you, of course. You are top of the potion class. Why didn't you say no? Are you pranking me or something? Is this a prank?
No?
Phew. Okay, sorry. You can borrow my textbook if you want. It's okay, just don't forget to bring it back later. Got a book of potions. Would you like to give it a book now? You should know potions already, right? Well, it's so simple even you should be able to do it. First, find a cauldron. These are strewn about the world in specific locations. Next, you'll be prompted to select a primary ingredient and a secondary ingredient. Primary ingredient, or a base ingredient, is usually a plant.
These can be bought or farmed. Secondary ingredient are usually monster parts, which are dropped by defeating enemies. Once you've selected 2 ingredients, you can mix them together to make a potion. As for what you can make, try experimenting and see what happens. When you find the guy who wrote all these books, you're gonna punch him. Oh, I don't have any primary potion parts.
If you go straight down this road, eventually you'll reach the East Gate. Horrorvale is surrounded by massive walls on all sides, with 4 gates in each cardinal direction. I feel like I've heard of another town like that somewhere before.
Huh? Oh. I think that's referring to Termina. Is that another Zelda reference? This game makes so many Zelda references, it's crazy. Zombies! There are zombies out there! Wait a minute. I am a zombie! Why are some animals able to walk on 2 legs and talk while others are pets? The whole concept makes me uncomfortable. Saw one of those creepies on the TV. Had some kind of big smile and a big knife. I'd watch out if I were you. Scruffy! Come on, boy, we gotta go home. It's not safe for... What was with that weird music stinger? And that scraping sound. What was that thing? Oh, hello. Is that one of those creepies? Oh, hi. Skippy emerged. Can you medicate a statue? Skippy, nature element? Okay. A strange statue made of an unknown material. It seemingly never moves. Skippy stands there. It's making you a bit uncomfortable. Well, that was easy. I don't know why everyone's freaking out over these creepies. Ah! My dog! Where'd he go? And where'd the weird underwear statue guy go? Excuse me, Bride of Frankenstein man with spear. What's that? Dog? Oh, the undog. Yes, I saw everything. I have night vision, see? Which really should have prevented him from being able to move, but I guess it... whatever. Luckily, Frankenlings like myself have fantastic night vision, as I just said. That thing took it beyond the walls. It moved incredibly fast. Oh no, don't even think about leaving. These gates are closed under strict orders by the mayor. Why? You kidding? You haven't heard? How long have you been sleeping? What happened? For the past few days, a few residents have reported strange and unusual monster sightings. However, it's gotten so bad in the last few hours that the outskirts of the town are completely full of them. These strange and unusual monsters, dubbed the Creepies by townsfolk, are extremely violent and dangerous. They've been causing chaos all over the valley. Where's the mayor? Mayor Finkelheim is in his lab in North Horrorvale. They'll never convince him to open those gates, though. They're closed until he can find a way to get rid of these Creepies for good. Scruffy! Well, guess we gotta go talk to the mayor. Hello. She's glaring at you. Alright, fine, I'll go then.
This little garden wasn't always here. Glad someone made something nice out of that empty lot. I set up a little garden here so I could grow good vegetables. Only problem is all the tomatoes and cabbage and things I've tried keep dying. Guess the soil isn't good for these kinds of things. Either way, I have managed to grow something successfully. Mostly poisonous and harmful things that they could be used in potions. I'll sell some to you if you like.
Buy some plants?
Take a look.
I'll save my money. I barely use the potion mechanic as it is. Alright, onwards and upwards. What if the creepies just want to be our friends? People are so quick to judge things they don't know about. Though if it isn't Alice, slacking in your studies, one of our peers informed me that you've been falling behind in element class. Once again, it falls upon the student council president to right this wrong. Would you like for me to explain it? Yeah, let's just get this out of the way. Refresh myself. This world is made up of what are called elements. These elements categorize attacks and undead into several groups. The way these elements interact and affect each other, well, learning that will be integral to success in any battle surely. Listen carefully. As you know, there are 7 elements in total. Bone, flesh, blood, nature, electricity, ectoplasm, and sugar. If you can't tell what sort of creature fall under the bone category, well, I don't know what to tell you. Most creatures fall under flesh. Zombies, ghouls, etc. It's a very umbrella term. Blood refers to creatures of blood, most commonly vampires. Nature is what we like to use to refer to the more natural entities. Insects, living plants, stuff like that. Ectoplasm refers to any sort of ghost, spirit, poltergeist, you get the picture. Lightning used to be a rare element. It covers all of those monsters created by the mayor. You know, the public servants created from mismatched pieces and then brought to life, or unlife with lightning. Frankenlings, as they're called. Sugar would apply to creatures of sugar or candy. You know, like those obnoxious netherlings. These elements don't just apply to undead creatures, but also attacks. When it comes to attacks and abilities, the classifications are much more flexible. As a skeleton, your element is bone. If you hit something normally, you'll do bone damage. However, your heal spell falls under the nature category, so it deals different damage. The elements have their own weaknesses and strengths. Let's see here. I'm sure you've met many ghosts before. You'll find that your regular attack is pretty neutral towards them. However, if you use heal, it'll do great damage against them. It's because creatures of the ectoplasm or element are weak to the nature element. It all gets rather complicated once we get into the weaknesses and strengths. Here, take this textbook for review. Yeah, sure. Elements. Let's get this over with since the smug anime boy is going to, I guess. No one adjusts their glasses that much. Bone. Weak to flesh. Resists lightning and sugar. Flesh. Weak to blood and lightning. Resists bone. Blood. Weak to blood, ecto, and sugar. Resists nature. Nature. Weak to blood and lightning. Resists ecto. Ectoplasm. Weak to nature. Resists blood, lightning. Weak to bone and sugar. Resists flesh and sugar. Weak to bone. Resists lightning and blood. You can look at it in your diary later. $20 candies. One of those creepies beat me up. Ran out of DP, so I died. Woke up all the way back home. How annoying.
Turn around! The path is barred off until further notice. The creepy has been spotted in North Horrorvale. This is an incredibly dangerous entity. We don't know anything about it.
I need to get by.
You would defy authority?
Ordinary officer emerged.
Honk!
I did that? What did I get?
You know, I may have been able to kick his ass pretty easily, but I think I get why all the cops are lightning element, given flesh, which is weak to lightning, is the most common element.
Fire things!
Slimy salesman emerged.
Get out of here!
Wants to sell you something.
Fire thing! Okay.
Got a thing. The thing is useless for now.
All trash is my treasure. Ah.
Hello?
Ah, yes, sir. The generators are up and running as you requested. Just doing some last-minute tasks to secure them right now. As long as they're active, no one will be able to get to your lab. Although, I don't entirely understand why we're powering these gates with generators. Electrical interference? Is that even a word, sir? Right, sorry, I'll keep you updated. Goodbye. Sorry, excuse me.
That guy dropped something. Got odd blueprint. What the heck is this?
Lab! Creepy stay out! Generators! Hide very well! Confidential!
Better hang on to this.
This tree, what do you make of it? Secondly, have you made any friends? I've been trying to learn how to make friends. I read a book that says you can make friends by helping them out with side quests, but I don't really get it. Here, you can have it.
Get a book of side quests. Many times you may find people in the world of Horrorvale that need your help. Listening to their woes and helping them may gain you rewards or new party members. I've heard these are called side quests. You don't actually have to do them, but why wouldn't you? Green means you haven't started the quest yet, yellow means it's in progress. You'll know someone has a quest available by the green skull icon above their head. What's that? You didn't need my help? You want a medal? Think you've played enough RPGs that you don't need any instructions? If I didn't give you any, you would complain that the game doesn't tell you anything. Go in the corner. Think about what you said. You can look at it in your diary later.
I wonder, will this suffering ever end?
So I guess Skullbell practice is cancelled? What's the world come to?
Sup, Alice? School's out apparently, so why did I even wake up tonight? Oh, hello, Alice. How's your night been going? Lost your dog? Well, I lost something too. If you help me find it, I'll help you. You see, my game dude Horror was taken from me by that loathsome Chad. He always bullies me around. That bumbling oaf thinks he's all that because he's the star Skullball player. Will you please help me get it back from him? I can't do it myself, you see.
Help Jekyll? Yes.
Thank you, Alice. That means so much to me. Where to start? Well, maybe ask around. I'm sure one of our classmates knows where you can find him.
How about the goth kids?
Whether school's closed or open doesn't matter either way. Life and death are just an endless cycle of suffering. To live is to suffer. To die is to suffer. If you were to compare it to the leaves on the trees which exist within a perpetual state of decay, you'd find that
he goes on like this for a good 20 minutes.
Honestly, we haven't attended a single class this year. We just like to loiter outside. They make you go to school so you can get arbitrary degrees so you can be a better suited to becoming a wage slave. Once they have you in their corporate grip, they suck out every ounce of happiness you may have ever once had. Not to say that happiness isn't a myth, though, because it is. No one can ever truly be happy.
Mayor Frinkleline needs to figure out a solution to this chaos soon. I left my phone in my locker. Bummer.
20 candies.
Oh, hello there, Alice. Hope you're having a good night. Unfortunately, school's closed on account of mysterious circumstances. We'll be closed until further notice, so go run along and enjoy your time off.
Alright, let's go. What's up? Ask about Chad.
Huh? Chad usually hangs out around North Avenue. I'm sure someone there might know. There's some little ghost kid named Teddy who's always there. Maybe you've seen him.
Alice, can you believe that Mayor Fingelcrom has closed most of the roads? Getting around is such a pain.
Even if there's a violent monster around, it doesn't really mean much. Killing people's a bit rude, but it's not like I'm in any real danger. So I'm just gonna relax till this all blows over.
I don't care if anyone else gets hurt. I just hope I don't run into any of those creepies. Heard one was spotted somewhere further north.
Huh? Thighs.
Hello, are you Miss Alice? I'm Shelby from the HVPS. I brought a package for you. If you could please just sign here.
Got a package.
Thank you. I hope we can meet again. Please have a good night and remember to brush your teeth.
Do I have teeth? They kind of look like they're just part of my skull. I guess teeth are, but, you know. What did I get, anyways? You open the package. Got a weird rock. You're not really sure what to make of it. Ask about Chad.
Chad? Is that the big ghoul guy who's usually around here? Haven't seen him lately. And hey, there's a shady guy that always hangs out east of here. He knows everything that goes on around town. If anyone sees Chad, it's him. Heard if you take too much damage, your body falls apart and turns to ash. Apparently you just wake up in the last place you slept, though. Some bodies don't fall to ash and have to be buried. Must be kinda awkward seeing your own grave. Did that ever happen to you?
What? Street light. I'm gonna assume this is a poltergeist. Yep. I swear to death, it better not be that slime salesman again. We don't want to buy a things! Go away! Is this the right way? Yeah.
You need something?
Ask about Chad.
Chad, eh? That's an interesting fellow. Man of many faces, you can say. Yeah, I've seen him. I don't give no information away for free, though. It'll cost you. How much? That'll be 100 candy. Deal. Heh, pleasure doing business with you. So this Chad guy, lately he's been hanging around that old abandoned shack way west. But he's hiding something for sure. Imagine he's got it locked up real tight. But hey, you paid me, so I'll be a nice guy and give you a lockpick to get in. You stay out of trouble, alright? These officer cats are all upset. Something about weirdos causing mayhem. What else is new in Horrorvale? What a waste of time.
I'm gonna... Alright, this looks to be the shed he was talking about. Let's get the Game Dude Horror. Doesn't the lockpick breaking typically indicate that you didn't open the lock? Whatever. Got a Game Dude Horror. Let's just give it back to Jekyll. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Aw, shit, it's Chad.
And just where do you think you're going, Alice?
School.
Just taking a stroll.
You can't fool me. I'm not as dumb as people think I am. You're here to get back that nerd's handheld, aren't you? Well, too bad. If you want to give it back to him, then you'll have to get through me first.
Chad emerged. Eyeball. Chad, a large imposing ghoul sporting a school jersey. He looks dangerous, but perhaps his arrogance can give you an opening. Chad runs into you. Man, Chad's like a pushover. They gave that guy his own battle theme, and for what?
You're pretty good. You know, I only took that dumb game dude because that nerd needs to learn to stand up for himself. And what did he do? He sent you to go get it for him. He gets bullied by everyone, not just me. If he'd stand up for himself, then people would leave him alone. Well, I guess you'd better give that back that game dude now.
Why are you still staring at me?
Slide evolution!
Huh? Hi, Alice. Yeah, I guess an explanation is required. Although my secret is now out to you, please don't tell anyone. Where to start? You see, I've always been bullied, ever since I was little. I'd get pushed, I'd get teased, I'd get thrown in the trash. Well, eventually I had enough. So in my spare time, I created a potion. The idea is that it would make me buff, athletic, charismatic. I made it to solve all my problems. Well, it worked, but not like I wanted. Suddenly found myself an entirely new persona, a completely new personality, separate from myself. I got everything I wanted, but I don't experience any of it. Chad comes and goes as he pleases. And on top of that, became my biggest bully of all. Imagine that! Being bullied by yourself!
Turns out there's no magic potion for confidence, kiddo. You gotta work for it.
Anyways, you got my game dude back. Thanks, Alice.
Quest complete. Also, as promised, I can help you on your quest to find your dog.
I'm not that strong, but I'll help in any way I can.
Let Jekyll join. I really want to know what happens if I say no.
Okay, then. Well, come back if you change your mind. Changed your mind, Alice?
Okay, so it's just a symbol of like, alright, come back later then. Obtain a new friend. Why can you say no to party members? What would be the I can't even think of a reason other than like maybe saving it for if you really need someone with full health at a certain point. Is it like a speedrun strat? That wouldn't make any sense because then just don't do the side quest if you're trying to do a speedrun. Anyway, we got Jekyll.
Do you see this little hole in the fence next to me? With a little icon. There's places like this all over Horrorvale. If you use a shrinking potion, you'll be able to turn tiny and slip right through. But such a potion is only possible if you use a shrink shroom. These mushrooms are so rare they're impossible to farm. Lucky for you, I have one. I'll give it to you only because you're a fledgling witch and this would be a great brewing experience for you. Here you go.
Got a shrink shroom.
Mix that with any base, it'll create a shrink shroom potion. Just be careful with that thing. If you waste it, too bad. You'll have to make another.
What the?
Ness?
Ned.
I've been trying to figure out what's on the other side of this fence. Another kid told me they heard that one kid got through there by going through a hole in the fence or something. If only there was some way to pass right through the fence.
Yeah, if only. Yeah, let's just go. What?
Excuse me, sir, but have you seen my arms anywhere? What? They're on my body. I can't believe this. You're definitely lying.
Inebriated zombie emerged. Jekyll scans the enemy. Inebriated zombie. A zombie businessman that's had way too much to drink. Inebriated zombie takes a sip of his beer. I thought beer was stored SP, not whatever. Showed him. That'll be fine. Yo, it's the better party member!
I'm right next to you. Oh, hey, Alex. So, like, it's totally cool that school is closed or whatever, but I just can't enjoy it right now. I lost my crook somewhere and now I can't find it anywhere. It's, like, really super important to me. I can't be a fear leader without it. Can you please help me find it, Alice?
Help reps?
Thank you, Alice. I think I left it somewhere around this area.
Oh, is this flavor text? Oh, I'd say it's delicious, but I don't have a tongue. The grave just has some scribbles. See anything strange around here, kid? Yeah? Everyone's in a tizzy over these creepies, but I'm after bearfish. Seem like a smart gal, Alice. You know anything unusual, you let me know.
I never told you my name.
Tech's been washed away by time. Here lies my pet rock. It's broken. The grave just has some scribbles. Lonely grave. Here lies Johnson. Felt a bit woozy. Fell in a wood chipper, now he's a smoothie. It's a good thing you have the proper accent for this joke, otherwise it would not rhyme at all. What do you mean? What accent? A lonely grave. Here lies Joe, engraved as a quote from him. Please no spooky puns on my grave. Here lies Mo, he made a grave mistake. Here lies Riley, crushed to death by leaves. Like, a lot of them. Broken. Here lies Frank, defeated in battle by a little girl. Whoops. Here lies me. I hid me heads on a rocks. Text is faded. Something strange about this grave. Huh? Grumpy gravestone? Bro, Chad does a Wario Land shoulder charge. He really is the Chad. He knows Wario is cool. Get some! Excellent! Looks like it dropped something. Got Cursed Crook.
Alice, you found it! My cursed crook! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Quest complete.
I'd love to repay you. Would you like for me to come with you on your quest to find your dog?
Let rats come with you. Obtained a new friend. I was really hoping there'd be extra dialogue from... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because he's Chad right now. I specifically did Chad and Jekyll first because it was like, I always do rap first. What if Jekyll has new dialogue now for befriending, recruiting, raps, whatever? There's like one generator that's really quick over here. We'll do that, and then I'll cut the recording. Candies. There's a rock here. Maybe if you aim it just right, you can turn off the generator across the chasm. Throw the rock at the generator. Ha! Dang it. Uh-oh. Look out, ghost! Oh! Oh! Oh no! Uh-oh. Well, that takes care of that.
You totally just caused that guy's car to get trashed, Alice. That's jail time for sure. Not if nobody finds out.
That old bridge over there broke. Now there's no way to get to the generator. Mayor Finkelheim is gonna be so mad. It wasn't me, I swear.
A kid spare some DP? No? Then I'll take it. Sarcastic succubus emerged. Oh, that's handy. Oh. Ha! Game over for them. That's not your voice. What did I do?
Level up, huh?
Loot!
Usually, if a person is defeated, their body turns to ash. Sometimes, if the body isn't too badly damaged, it won't turn to ash. Instead, they'll just leave behind a corpse that then has to be buried. Mayor Fraggle Rock. He's been digging up the corpses for his experiments. Seems illegal, yeah? Hello, I'm Scoth. I'm the old grave digger around here. When's the peoples die, they don't vanish, I'm what digs them's a grave and stuff.
Don't talk to me, pleb. I'm the queen of memes on the nethernet.
Oh. Here we go. Alright, that's a good point to stop.